Yeah, I know. Right. Yeah. Well, I told you that several times before. You dissolve the lousy, pathetic. You when you get when they when a piece of crap comes up missing. I know. Listen. You're gonna listen to me again. When a piece of crap, you know what we do, of course. When we get rid of someone, you get the solution and you pour it on them and it melts them. Understand? And then you put it in the bag. Ah, hey, yeah, I'll call you back. I'm on film. I'm the legendary for Faulkner. I knew it was time to film. However, the camera person did come back. He did what he was supposed to do. But I was so busy on the phone. Talking to one of those that are in my cult. I was talking to them, and I was telling them how to dispose of a sack of feces. The two-legged kind. That's right, I was telling them how to do that. There's certain dissolvement. Persons that know how to get rid of certain things. This is dissolvement, certain liquid. And pour it on it melts it. And all that's left is bones. And so put it in the bag. But anyway, whatever. Anyway. Anyway. Yeah. See, I'm the legendary for Faulkner. I'm great. Simultaneously, I'm great. I'm a great artist. And simultaneously, I present fashion well, and simultaneously I'm insane. Simultaneously. See, I'm insane. The legendary for Faulkner. Now see. I know that, of course. I am ruggedly handsome. I know that. Incredible, slick, glad to say. Incredible, slick hair. Wow. Amazing, slick hair. Don't show over there. You know that. Come on. Nice glasses. Ruggedly handsome. Well, beginning. That's how I was the beginning. No, it's not the beginning. Beginning of the year. It's January 2019. And, well, No. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear about your failed New Year's resolutions, because I know that most of you made, a lot of you have made New Year's resolutions. And most of those that have made New Year's resolutions failed them already. So I don't want to hear excuses. I don't care. For those who are infatuated, for a very small few, but for the few that are infatuated, and for others that, for various dumb reasons, that support that orangutan Trump, what do you think of him at this point in time? Partial government shutdown. What about that? That person's, as he plays his games, everything's about games in a lousy world. Even those that have wealth and have other various things at their disposal, significant things. Even a lot of them are playing mind games with each other, and a lot of selfishness and pettiness is being put forth. It's being done at the expense of others. I mean, the idiot could build 2 walls, and it's not going to keep crime from being in America. The whole world has a cancer in it called sin. As long as there's sin, then there's going to be crime. Now, by doing a little of this and that, certain crimes may be impacted and may not happen as much, but nevertheless, they're going to happen. And a lot of those that pass the laws are puffing, smoking anyway, and doing others, other forms of drugs. Maybe a little in a drink, maybe putting something in a pipe, maybe shooting it up, shooting in the arm. Yeah, So, yeah, it's about enough of that. Wow, several minutes come and go fast, very fast. When there's a lot to talk about, there is. I'm not going to get. I'm not going to talk about all I was going to talk about. Of course, I talk about anything at all. I mean, anything. The fella he's made headlines in the worstest way for him. In Wisconsin, kidnapped a girl a few months ago, a child, and he held her captive for a few months, whatever, three months, and she got away. He was gotten by the authorities, and he did it. I mean, they're trying to uncover why and get the details, but he did it just because he saw her getting on a bus or something. What was it? Getting on a bus, he decided, hey, he was gonna, for some reason, but she's one of the lucky ones. She's one of the fortunate ones that got away. All shall have to put forth their past activities to certain ones of a higher point. I know that went right over most heads. I understand, went over all heads. I'm saying there's a spiritualness it's got to be answered to, and it's something what comes into the mind. It just came into his mind, just like that. He said he didn't even know her, and it just like popped into his head. His head, it just went. The ideals that some have are insane. Of course, most of those that have insane ideals, they manage to keep them in control. A small percentage, such as that fella, middle name Thomas, but whatever his name was, persons like him, they can't keep control of those insane thoughts, and it takes it starts to move the soul, which in turn moves the physical frame. In other words, moves him physically to take action, to make those insane thoughts a reality. Well, of course, I didn't forget my friend. My bag. My bag is a friend of mine. My bags, I should say, because I'm a bag collector, a bag expert. And almost all the bags that I own and have owned, they all are smarter than the two-legged fishies that are walking around. As I was saying, I didn't forget my friend. Nope, as the bag. I do show my great hair. Those that have a little hearing impairment, I said great hair. And but yeah, I was talking on the phone, and I knew I was going to be filmed. But the moment was not at that point, or was supposed to be. See, there I go again, talking over heads. My words of genius are so high, I know it surpasses the lame brains, like a lot of you that are watching. All right, and there's some that are not lame brains. I know there's many that are fans of mine that are watching that are not lame brains, but I'm talking about those that are lame brains, which is, like I said, which is a lot of those that are watching. That's a fact. What's also a fact is that I, the Legend Richard Faulkner, am great, amazing, and this is another great video. And another thing is a fact is, I'm glad to say I, the Legend Richard Faulkner,